And good evening. Thanks for joining us. We have a lot of news to get to, but we begin with breaking news tonight in Carbondale, where police are investigating a stabbing which happened today. A fight that evolved into a stabbing occurred on the 700 block of South Lewis Lane at 4:07 p.m. today. Officers found one individual with non-life-threatening stab wounds. The victim was transported to the Memorial Hospital of Carbondale for treatment. The investigation revealed the victim was involved in a dispute with multiple individuals during the time of the stabbing. None of the involved parties were affiliated with Southern Illinois University. The investigation is ongoing. Anyone with information about the incident is encouraged to contact the Carbondale Police Department at 618-457-3200. Meanwhile, tonight in Johnson County, Illinois State Police are investigating a fatal accident that happened in the westbound lanes of Interstate 24 at milepost 17 this afternoon. Illinois State Police says the out-of-state driver of a blue 2019 Infiniti Q70 passenger car was traveling eastbound on I-24 at 4:15 p.m. when the driver ran off the road, traveled through the center median, and entered the westbound traffic lanes. The driver collided head-on with a black 1998 Toyota Sienna minivan that was traveling westbound on the interstate. The Infiniti continued across the westbound lane into a tree line. The driver of the Infiniti was transported to a local hospital where the coroner pronounced him deceased. The passenger was not injured. Illinois State Police is not releasing the name of the driver until the family is notified. The driver and passengers of the minivan were treated at the scene and released. Illinois State Police will not release the names of involved minors. Sheriff's deputies have arrested a man in connection to a fatal crash in Johnson County in March. The sheriff's office confirms former deputy Sile Harner of Vienna was arrested today. Harner is facing reckless homicide and aggravated DUI charges. The crash happened on Old Highway 146 just west of Honeysuckle Lane on March 22nd. 3 men were ejected from the vehicle. Troy Newman, 24, was killed in that crash. Tyler Inman was taken to a hospital along with Harner for major injuries. 2 people are under arrest after a physical altercation at the Mount Vernon Wendy's. A report also stated that one had a handgun and fired it into the air. Both were arrested following the incident. No injuries were reported. To the weather, where a rainy and windy day impacted us today, but what's in store for the future? Here's Terry in with the latest in your Weather First. Alright, thanks Terry. Turning to continuing coverage in Williamson County tonight, where a man is wanted for taking a reptile rock shelter from a pet store, and it was caught on video. The theft happened at D's Pets, located on Route 37 in Marion on Christmas Eve. The man is seen on surveillance video putting a large plastic reptile rock shelter into his pants before leaving the store. Victoria Lynch, an employee of the store, says that the item was only about $40 and that the robber was no stranger to the store. Lynch remembered talking to the individual before and believes he owns snakes, which may be why he stole the item. She says that things have gone missing in the store before, but that this was a unique theft. They said they aren't worried about recovering the item, but they don't want that customer to return. The man steals the reptile rock from the pet store by stuffing it into his pants, and if you recognize that man who committed that crime, call the Williamson County Sheriff's Office at 618-997-6541. Turning to Springfield tonight, where Illinois lawmakers approved hundreds of bills taking effect in the new year. Of the 253 laws taking effect January 1st in Illinois, many have a narrow focus, whether it be dealing with issues in Chicago or other cities, changing fees for certain licenses, or revamping how certain state agencies run things. One bill allows law enforcement officers to take away weapons from someone if a family member considers them a threat to themselves or others. Not a single Southern Illinois lawmaker voted in favor of it. But supporters say it will only be used on rare occasions and gun owners can petition to get their guns back. Another bill requires schools to have active shooter drills within the first 90 days of the school year. Some laws affect hunters, including a bill that allows hunters to wear bright pink clothing. Another consolidates hunting license for kids, which means they don't need separate licenses for hunting and trapping. Other laws impact families, including a law requiring children under 2 to be in a rear-facing car seat and allowing another mom with newborns to get out of jury duty. Lawmakers made May 17th of each year DIPG Awareness Day, a cancer of the brain stem affecting kids in Southern Illinois like Makanda Williams of Macedonia, who died in April. Other special days include November 4th for GI Bill of Rights Day, December 3rd for Illinois Statehood Day, and the third Friday of May as First Responder Mental Health Awareness Day. And for a full list of new laws and events taking place in 2019, visit our website, www.news24si.com, or our new website, www.siln24.com. The request for a transgender woman to move from a men's prison to a women's prison has been granted. Dion Strawberry Hampton, 27, is serving 10 years for burglary. Hampton was transferred to Lawrence Prison after she filed lawsuits claiming abuse from guards in Pinckneyville and Menard Correctional Facilities. The lawsuit against Menard officers was resolved, and the Pinckneyville case will go on court in 2020. The MacArthur Justice Center and Uptown People's Law Center were working to force prison officials to grant Hampton's transfer request. Lawmakers say Hampton will be safer in a women's prison as opposed to a men's prison where she was subjected to sexual assault, harassment, and violence. This move is likely a first for the Illinois Department of Corrections. And for these stories and more, visit our website, www.news24si.com. Now here's the latest in national news in your Fox News Update.
In Fox News.
Hunting for a cop killer. I'm Rich Dennison, Fox News. California police say the man suspected of killing a police officer yesterday should not have been in the country.
Stanislaus County